afternoon. Thank you all so much for being here today. We are gathered today as sort of a thank you celebration for Natural Pawz. This is their third year to have what they call Pawz for a Cause. And so what they do, they are a 10-location pet food store here in Houston locally. And they have a huge heart for dogs and cats. And so they support what we do at BARC, which is the City of Houston Animal Shelter, by generously donating pet food and supplies to us, not only throughout the year, but once a year they make a large donation. And so this year they have exceeded their goal from the last 2 years by double. So that's just absolutely amazing. And we have Councilmember Christie here with us who would like to personally thank them. And then we'll have Biff and Nadine say a few words about Natural Pawz. And then I'll let you know what we're going to do with all those donations. So first I'd like to introduce Councilmember Christie. He is this is his first year as a council member here in Houston, and he just told me he hasn't had a bad day yet. So that's amazing. And he comes to us from the Texas Board of Education. So I know he's really excited to see so many fresh young faces here today, learning all about what goes on in the city of Houston. So let me just turn it over to Councilmember Christie at this time.
Never been to a news conference like this before. Welcome. Before I thank we need a dog whisperer. Before I thank Natural Pawz for their donations, sometimes things happen what they call serendipitously, like it's almost a miracle when it happens. So I'm reading the newspaper today, and I don't ever read Dear Abby because it's usually some 14-year-old kid. Why won't he look at me in class? I'm in geometry class, and the quarterback won't look at me. Dear Abby, what do I do? Oh, MG. So I usually don't do that, but today I looked at Dear Abby. Here's Dear Abby today. Election day will soon be here. We go to the polls and elect a Democrat or Republican to the White House. Afterward, why not stop at your local animal shelter and elect a Democrat or Republican to your house? No matter who you choose for the White House, you can't go wrong with a furry friend. They don't make promises, they don't keep. They can't reduce the deficit or improve the economy, but what they can do is give an unconditional love. So with you pet owners, we want to thank the Natural Pawz. And I'm into natural healing in my profession. They make it with all natural products, and so it's good for these animals, except when they get a little hyper like that. So they are giving the shelters for BARC and the foster care program to bring these pets back to health. They're giving 10,000 pounds of food today. And it's the city of Houston, and that's worth like $25,000 that they're donating to the animals in the city of Houston. Would just like to thank Natural Pawz for doing that. And if you're ever in the store, if you want good pet food, buy Natural Pawz. I appreciate the donation.
Councilmember Christie. And now I'd like for you guys to hear straight from the owners of Natural Pawz about what this cause means to them and how they decided to do this and just where they are in their heart. So I'm going to introduce Biff Picone with Natural Pawz.
I visit the things that we have done and come to know the people at BARC, we started 3 years ago, Pawz for a Cause. And that cause was to help animals in shelters have a better life, have a better chance for adoption, and helping foster parents when they adopt a dog from one of the shelters. Very gratifying in the first 2 years with the help of our customers that we were able to donate about $10,000 worth of food and supplies to the shelter each year. And I think it really has made a difference in what they're doing. And this year, we worked with some of our distributors and vendors to try to even make it better. And we were hoping to maybe double it. That would have been a good thing. However, due to the generosity of our partners, we're able to donate the 10,000 pounds, as you heard, to $25,000, more than double what we were going for. And we came to a better place in BARC because of, again, the dedication of a lot of the people that are up here to make this a model shelter for other ones in the country. So you should be proud of that, and if you get a chance, you should go by BARC. But if not, before that, on Saturday, we are having a mega adoption event in the Heights. Nothing better to do on a Saturday than visit the Heights. That's the best place to be on a Saturday afternoon. But with teaming up, there's a competition going on to adopt 2,100 dogs and cats. The end of the period is October 31st. BARC is somewhere around 1,600, so we've got a little over 500 to go to make that number. We're going to have a mega adoption event on 19th Street in the Heights from 12 to 6. There's going to be a circus tent out there full of all kinds of dogs and cats, and some food, and a band, all kinds of fun activities. If anybody that you know is interested in a dog, if you want to go home and tell your parents you should get another dog, this would be a great opportunity. This would be a great opportunity to come out to the Heights on 19th Street. So we ask everybody in the community, if you're looking for a dog, thinking about getting a dog, or just want to go see some cute dogs, the place to be on Saturday from 12 to 6 is on 19th Street in the Heights. Congratulate the people up here from BARC, the City of Houston for the fine job that they're doing in the shelter, and we are just thrilled to be giving back and being part of this great community. Thank you.
You've heard people talk about this foster care program, so I just wanted to take a minute and tell you what that really means. BARC takes in animals from within the city limits, no matter what their breed, their health, or their condition. So we get in animals sometimes that are sick or injured or underage or underweight. And so we are not able to adopt those animals immediately. What we do is we put them into a foster care program, which is a volunteer program. And so people come and they volunteer their time and they take animals out of the shelter and into their home for a period of time. Sometimes it's a week, sometimes it might be a month or 2 months. And they vet those animals back to health. We provide all of the vetting. And through these donations, we've been able to offer supplies and food, which is something that otherwise that foster would have to pay out of pocket for. So we're able to actually embrace an even larger group of citizens who want to help animals. Now, we've made amazing strides since 2009 during this transformation of BARC, and we're now proudly able to say that we adopt out 98% of our healthy adoptable animals. Where the biggest area of opportunity for us to save more lives is to be able to save the sick or the injured or the underweight or underage animals. And that's where this foster care program becomes so much a big part of what we do. And so through these generous donations, 2 years ago we started a foster care pantry, and it has been amazing. It's something that other shelters aren't offering, and they just don't have that support system. And it's, it's kind of ignited a nice little community within our fosters to really be able to care for specific animals. And we now have have volunteers, would you please raise your hand? There is much